to the penthouse, but he can't see the baby. Following the sound of the child's laughter, he enters the laundry room just in time to catch the baby as he falls out of the chute. That night, Trevor calls Georgia and leaves a message explaining the situation. Then he gets a call from Maddie, who explains she's in London because her flight was cancelled due to bad weather. She admits she doesn't want to go to Barbados and wants to spend Christmas with her dad. The conversation is interrupted when the speakers mentions the Barbados flight, so she quickly hangs up. In the middle of the night, Trevor hears the elevator open and someone entering the penthouse. He goes to investigate and finds a young couple with a baby stealing food. They beg him not to call the police and explain that they have a fob that they found in the basement, where they've been living in secret. They were kicked out of their apartment and are in debt, so they have no money for food. Trevor takes pity on them and gives them some baby food before they leave. The next morning, Trevor is awakened by the baby spitting out the cork again. Georgia calls him and confirms she'll come by at midday. Seeing that they still have time, Trevor decides to take the baby on a walk. He uses a plastic bag on his shoeless foot and the shopping cart as a stroller. Mothers in the park think the baby is cute and ask Trevor for his name, so he says the baby is called Jesus. Suddenly, Trevor's shoe falls in the middle of the park. He immediately picks it up and tries to put it on, only for the dog to run to him to steal it. Trevor throws a stick to distract the dog and manages to put on his shoe. However, the dog comes back and starts nibbling his foot. Then Trevor throws his other shoe and the dog leaves with it before Trevor can realize what he just did. Later, the couple visits Trevor. They brought him a baby hat to thank him for his kindness and share that they're on their way to the housing department to hopefully get a house before the holidays. Trevor volunteers to take care of their baby while they deal with bureaucracy. Afterward, Trevor feeds both babies and puts them to sleep in baskets. When Georgia finally arrives, he rushes to the lobby with a basket and signs the paperwork while she takes a picture for the records. Trevor asks her to keep him updated, but she explains that since it's not his baby, all information from now on is confidential. After Georgia leaves, the couple comes back. Trevor takes them to the apartment and the couple is horrified to discover that the baby is not theirs. Trevor realizes he gave Georgia the wrong one, so he runs to the street and finds her arguing with the cops over a park.